Hey Scrapstorians, it's Cheryl here with some December daily updates. I don't know if you've been following Brandy's progress on Instagram. She has finished her album. I finished mine. I finished the bulk of it in one day. Don't ask. So I thought I'd show you what's been going on. Some of you might know that my December daily started out in this Scriver Creek Simple Scallops TN. And while I was waiting for this amazingness to arrive, this is one of their custom, this is an A6, and it has the Christmas boots design, and it's beautiful, but I quickly outgrew that. I mean, I can't see how or why. How would I have outgrown this book? So what I did, once I finished and realized how massive everything was, I just used the paper from the PhotoPlay collection I've been using. I'll list the name of it below because I always want to call it Christmas Wishes, and it's not called Christmas Wishes, but in my head, that's what it is. Anyway, so I just took some of the paper, a photo frame, and just laminated that to make a cover. And so we're just gonna have a look through some of the things that are in here, like this, what's the word for this? These are a couple of dashboards, and this little calendar. These things stayed inside here for the month of December. And then I just moved them out once I was finished everything. This little notebook has notes of gratitude for the whole month, just little bits and pieces of things, you know, getting to school on time and everybody eating cereal and little things count for gratitude. And then I took this little photo sleeve and cut down photo cards from all of our friends and popped those in there. And so the bulk of the December daily notebook itself is this one right here, again covered with what you may be able to tell is one of my favorite papers from that collection. I just love the little owls. That's why I use my Stampin' Up! Punch to make some of these guys as some page markers and that sort of thing. So let's have a look. There's a few extra days in here. We had an early Christmas with some family visiting at the end of November, so that's in here. These Flair badges that you'll see on every page, these are from Cuts to Love. I ordered her December set. They're awesome. I love them. I will say that using Flair badges as page numbers inside a notebook like this really wasn't my best plan, just because of the bulk that it adds. So that's something I would reconsider for the future, just as a way to make things a little more, I was gonna say space efficient, but that's not really what I mean. Maybe a little more compact, but I've never done a compact December daily. They just end up being really, really massive. That's sort of the way things work for me. And so I also go right up to New Year's Eve, which I did again this year. So I go to the 31st. That's why I have used some of these chipboard numbers and just use different Flair badges from the set on some of those days. I loved taking a photo right before I took down all of our Christmas cards. I thought, oh, it's kind of sad when you take down all of the family photos. So I just took a couple of photos. There's one here, and I believe I had the other one right here, just so I have a sense of all those smiling faces. And then, like I said, I put some of them in here to keep them as well. So this is how large it is on its own. So I did score this spine to be extra big. And of course I measured the size of everything before I made this spine and laminated this cover. So that's my December daily for 2017. It was a lot of fun. I'm contemplating, it's too early to decide if I'll still do December daily next year. That's something I need to decide when I'm a little more far removed from finishing a book in one day, but that's just the way this year went. I didn't do the daily bits and pieces the way I normally would, and sometimes that happens. I'd love to hear how your December daily is going. Please let me know in the comments down below, and if you want to see a video of Brandy's in the comments, start bugging her and we'll see if we can make it happen. Bye.